Trusting God with everything. There's some great verses in the Bible that talk about trusting God. Proverbs 3, 5, and 6 is a great one. It says, trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not into thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge Him, and He shall direct thy paths. Look what it says there. It's saying that we don't trust God with our own understanding. It's not, we don't understand it. Sometimes we don't understand what's going on around us, and we don't need to trust in our own understanding. We trust in God, and He's got it all under control. Another verse is Philippians 4, 6. Be careful for nothing, but in everything, by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known unto God. Be careful for nothing. Nothing means to don't worry. Stop worrying about stuff. Trust God. He's got it. So practically speaking, let your kids see you trusting that God will provide for your needs, such as food, clothing, car maintenance, whatever you're dealing with. Let your kids see you. Let them see you trust God. When I was a kid, we had a bunch of junker vehicles, and probably many of you can relate to that as well. And we had this old station wagon that was just a junker, and it broke down on us, okay? And so my mom, we were kind of like, okay, what are we gonna do about another car? And we kept on having these just junkers, these old bombers that were not good cars. And so she told somebody about it, and she said, we're just praying for a car. We need a car to get them to school, get them to go to church and different things. And this one friend, she had a sibling or somebody that was getting rid of a car. They were trying to sell it, and it was just an old beater. It wasn't worth anything really. They probably could have sold it for maybe $500 or something like that. And just wasn't anything special. And so, but then they ended up giving that car to our family. I'll tell you what, that was a blessing. Did it have paint on the hood and the roof? No, it didn't have any paint. The ceiling was hanging off the roof, had the cloth down, and it had some struggles. But you know what? That car got us from point A to point B, and God provided for us. Sometimes you're gonna not get exactly what you hope for. Maybe you're thinking, I want a new car, and you want that nice SUV or that nice vehicle, but it may just be what God gives you to fulfill your needs. And sometimes, and oftentimes, He gives us what we need. But trust God for your needs. And when you do that, you're showing your kids that you trust God. It's going to help them trust God. It's going to teach them to trust God. Jesus talks about this in Matthew chapter 6, verse 25 and 34. He says, therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life, what ye shall eat or what ye shall drink, nor yet for your body what ye shall put on. Is not life more than meat, and the body more than raiment? Take therefore no thought for the morrow shall take thought for the things of itself. Sufficient unto the day is the evil thereof. You want your kids to succeed? You want your kids to succeed? Trust God in front of them. And they'll follow you, and they'll follow your lead in that, and they'll follow what you're doing to trust God. And it's going to help them, and it's going to help you grow in your faith.